Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. It's Thursday, the 7th of May, 2020. Okay, let's see what the collective message is for Thursday, the 7th of May, 2020. Okay, let's do it. What is the collective message for May 7th? Okay. Okay, look at this. I love it. Flying high. I hear flying high. Not literally speaking, or maybe. Peace. Flying high meaning flying high in terms of setting the stage. In peace. Peaceful, being at a level of vibration that depicts a peaceful state of mind. Being independent. There again, there's the dove again. So doves, white doves, or any kind of doves, mourning doves, right, are significant to whomever this reading is for. They are a symbol of peace and comfort. So flying high with peace in your own existence, right? It's communing with the universe. It's understanding that to be independent requires peace of mind. To grow into your own, right? Growing into your own, you vibrate higher and you have this peace of mind. It's kind of like when you're at this level, seriously, at this level, you know, for lack of a better way of saying it, you cannot be touched. You are protected by the universe because you find yourself in this state of vibration, of higher vibration. And when you stay in a higher vibration, you are protected. Not that you're not protected all the time, but this is communing. This is like a communion with existence, right? Do you see that? This is like a very, and I felt it. I felt it as I was shuffling and as I was, looking at this card as it first came out. I felt a very, suddenly I felt very comfort, a hope, right? A calming effect. And this is where you get to when you level up into a vibration where you don't question as much. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't reason, back and forth, logic, versus heart. You follow your heart more here. So I felt an immediate calm. And I know we got this. We got this yesterday. Or the day before. Or yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay. Beautiful. So that's what we're doing. What is it? We're letting go of anything that was holding you back. You're letting go. You're allowing. That's the word. You're allowing and accepting the universe to show you the way, as you can see, right? The universe shows you the way, therefore you have this calm about you where you don't question, what's happening, what's my next step, what do I do, where do I go? You don't try to figure it out. You release, you allow, and you accept. The Queen of Wands. She is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Feminine, of course, in this depiction. However, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could very well be this is a depiction of the energy that you're holding right here. Well, what is that? It's knowing self. It's being very comfortable in your own skin, right? It's knowing what you stand for, what you believe. It's not egoic, especially not, we had these yesterday, especially not with these two cards, right? These two cards are very confident, a very individual, feminine nature of power, right? Feminine power, romantic power, creative power, independence of that creativity, not depending upon others for stability or, needing validation. Okay? So very calming, very confident, just a knowing of who you know who you are. Do you know what I mean? You feel it. You can also be masculine, understand that. You don't need to be feminine in the sense of just the depiction of the card. Again, remember that I'm reading the energy that the cards come out as. It's the energy. Okay, so we have a beautiful energy that has gained a lot of growth and maturity after this, after a time of, it's like this guy trying to get away with something, right? Trying to get away with something. Trying to get away with knowledge, power. You can see the depiction in the cards, The depiction in the cards, you can see there's burning behind here, right? So the worst is over because this reminds me of the Joker in Batman, right? Like the first Batman. But he's got all the stars on his suit. This one-piece suit has all the stars, the sun. It's the stars and the sun and the moon. Okay, so at night, the illumination of whatever he was hiding came out or is coming out to the surface. So there could be something coming out now, especially because we have the full moon in Scorpio, right? And full moon in Scorpio is the 8th house, which we talked about yesterday, depicting hidden motives. This could easily be hidden motives. Hidden, trying to steal people's ideas, their creativity, because this queen is hugely creative, right? She has all the knowledge and the power, obviously, here. And she's very confident in who she represents and what she stands for. And someone was trying to get away with something which could easily be coming out in this, at this time, right? Trying to ruin the peace, right? Trying to, someone whose ego is larger than life, I'm hearing, was trying to ruin this queen's peace of mind and comfort, right? Exactly. Either through financially and or, right? Manipulation, the ego, right? So it's going to come out. This queen obviously knows. She already knows. Okay, good. Let's see what else. That's interesting, right? She knows that there's you know, trying to sell a bill of goods that's not good, right? It could be as simple as your landscaper is trying to tell you this flower beds that he put in your yard, in your backyard or whatever, costs X amount of dollars, and in actuality he stole it from another person's, you know, like he used another person's flowers to say that they're yours, that, you know, they were new and etc. And you're like, yeah, right. It's kind of like that, right? Taking something from another. What is it? Stealing from, what is it? Peter to pay Paul, right? Kind of like that, right? So just trying to sell you something that obviously not every cup here is, first of all, some of the cups have really good stuff in it, right? But this guy is going to be exposed for the crap that he's trying to sell. He's trying to sell you a bill of goods that is, or was trying to sell this Queen of Wands a bill of goods, and she's like, I don't think so, right? Bottom of the deck. So, you know, learning about this is knowledge, right? This is the Page of Pentacles. Learning about this, and if this, let's just say, going back to that story, if the gardener is saying, I want X amount of dollars, you're going to say, well, you're going to get less because I know you were trying to rip me off, right? Someone trying to rip you off and it coming out because you've known it all along. You just, you know, you're now saying, well, guess what? You know, someone sees, right, that you have the financial means. Here's the gardening. I didn't even realize that now that I look at it, right? Trying to bring havoc into someone's very comfortable state and peace of mind. You know, independent, financially independent, right? And this joker thinks that he can get away with selling you something or taking from you, right? And it's just not going to happen. Because what you're saying is, well, I've got the knowledge, I have the information, so I'm going to stand up for myself for sure. There's no way. And this obviously shows Mother Earth here. So it could feasibly be something of that nature, or someone trying to ask you for more money or for money, or not wanting to give you money even though they have it, right? So you need to stand up for yourself, defend your own right to say, I already know, you know, the gig is up, and, you know, I have a lot more in me if you want to fight more. I can do that. Not fight so much as I have the wisdom and the knowledge, and I'm very comfortable and calm. But I am going to stand up for what I feel. And here's the Queen of Swords, who came out also in our reading yesterday. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo, Aries, Sag, in case this is you. Oh, wow, we have lots of people here. And then we have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. However, this is also about being emotionally stable, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that these three are individual people. It could be one person with a moon and rising sign, right? It could be a fire sign with water and air. It could be a water sign with fire and air, or it could be an air sign with, you get what I'm saying. However, in this depiction of this reading, this is saying, I'm confident with who I am. I'll cut you out because I already know, being very intuitive, the King of Cups says, you're not going to get away with anything because I know what you are trying to get away with. So I'm going to stand up for myself, and, you know, and you're only going to get as much as you deserve. I will stand up for myself because you think that you think just because this is what you're looking like, someone's trying to take advantage of your good nature as well. This is your good nature, right? Sorry. This is your good nature. You're at peace, you're comfortable, you're financially independent. Look at, all right? And someone's trying to wreak havoc on your calm, comfortable, situation, which they're doing it because they're trying to sell you something, or they're trying to get away with, obviously, they're trying to sell you, some crap, or they did already. It could have already happened, right? And you're not having it. You're saying, I don't think so, I already know the game. I see it, I know it. I see it and I know it. I know it, well, you know what I mean, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean, but you could be dealing with certain people in this scenario, right? So someone needs to just stand up for their rights and say, well, you're going to have to show me, proof of prove it, right? You're going to stand up for yourself and say, I've got a good fight in me here. I'm going to keep defending myself because you're trying to rip me off. So that's basically what it is. And I already know that I have the information. I know that you're trying to do this. So I'll have to cut you out, or have to cut down whatever there is, like not only the BS, but also the, what someone's trying to get away with, right? Look and here we have the moon. So being illuminated, the information will come out for sure. That someone is obviously not saying who they are. Someone is trying to get away with something. They're wearing a mask, or they might have sold you something for your home. Like I said, the flower beds is an example. Selling you something that wasn't good, or trying to get away with something, and it's being exposed. And you already know it. You have that inner knowing. So you're just going to look at that. See? Inner knowing, enlightenment, just knowing. There could be some stuff that's going to come out that you're not aware of under this. And we have Scorpio full moon, right? We do have the full moon here. So that's tonight. Scorpio full moon, May 7th. Okay? 5 plus Eastern time. Look at someone was trying to get away with, right? Here it is. Greed. Yeah. So that will be exposed potentially under the new moon this week, right? You'll find something out. You'll become enlightened, right? You'll be given the knowledge that was hidden before. And then you will proceed to go according to, how you see fit, how to handle it, right? But make sure you stand up for your rights, so someone doesn't try and take, what obviously, rightfully, they sold you something that wasn't good, right? Show me a warranty, show me, you know what I mean? If you're gonna, if you're putting something in your backyard, in a pool, if you're fixing let's just say you're fixing the motor in your pool. Well, I need to see not only the receipt for my accounting purposes, but I also need to, I need to see the actual receipt, right? A lot of these landscapers and pool people, and I'm not throwing any shade, but they don't come with receipts. They just say, oh, it's this much, right? Oh, the flower beds, yeah, it's $500, and you're looking like they didn't even last for a day, or, a week. All right, let's see what's happening. That's an interesting read. Here's psychic insight. So Odin comes in, the master Odin comes in to provide, your third eye is opening and you see truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. There you go. You know already what you need to do. You know someone's trying to get away with something. So follow your intuition and do what you need to do to stand up for yourself so that no one tries to rip you off. Have a great day.